It's oversized. This one was undersized compared to the other one because it was made like this. And it has, I don't know, you can see that there's a modified pinion gear. Yeah, it's kind of like shaped like a more pointed. So that's, and they made the gears a little bit bigger on the pinion. And then they downsized this gear here. So I don't know what happened, but it wound up this one being too big. So you had to shave some of this off here on this post, so that this would fit into here. Else it's going to hang up here. That was the problem. So when I had this made, I made two of them. The first one I made, I tried to modify this to fit that, but this old one was still banged up, so I wound up chewing into it. I don't know if this is hardened, but this is a nice fit. It goes like that. It doesn't. I thought it was too tight. The more I play with it, it sounds good. Might be a little bit off down here. So if it's a little bit long here, I mean it's off just a hair, and it may be just a little bit long. So if it is, I think that's in all the way. So I might have to shave off just what is that? A couple millimeters, a millimeter. Anyway, I'm gonna have to measure it. Okay. And I got to put the splines on this end. That's something maybe. Okay, so here's the setup here. I don't know if that's focusing. Yeah, it might focus. Okay, so this is the setup. It's cutting, but as I cut, I have it on the Spindexer, and I have to make 10 cuts, so that's 36 movements every time. So what we're trying to do here is cut those, but since I didn't cut a groove here, I'm going to have to slightly not go as far as when it starts to bind up into here. I'm just going to make it so it comes back a little bit as I go deeper, and that way it'll work. And I don't have to cut the groove out. Just get a little bit thinner, take a little bit enough metal out at the very end of it, and that should work. So I don't have to go that deep. This is as far as I need to go to get the spline on, I believe. So I've got several of them started. It's going to take me several times around because it's, take my time, get it slowly till it fits right? So it's kind of noisy when I'm doing it, but this is the way. So, okay, so that's just about the right distance. It worked out just about right. So just the angle of attack, just give it some angles on the edges of this, so it's, for some reason it doesn't quite jive in there yet. Okay, well there it goes, fit on it. So what it finally wound up doing, it's on a tight fit, is make a forming bit because you need something that'll groove out both sides at the same time, basically, because this thing will just bend, it'll just, it just deflect when you're going to just one side at a time. So I just went for it. Don't go all the way to the bottom, dulled it out on the bottom, and just did the two sides, made it so it formed the two sides. And once I did that, it grooved it out enough, and it fits on. Now I just have to make it deep enough here at the top end. But proof of concept, it's going to go on. That one's a little bit tight. This one goes on fine. Okay, so that'll work. So I have to make it a little bit deeper. So I might have to cut this a little bit shorter. Hopefully not. But I need to come up. I gotta make it up to. I gotta finish this part up. That'll be done.